speed therapy situation. Now, the idea is that we're just zipping through these really, really fast, right? And finally, today in speed therapy, we have Jason. Jason, can you kind of lay it on us and let us know what all's going on in your world, man?
Well, I mean, I don't want you to get me wrong. My son is really cool. I love him. He's
Glad you
1
think
year
so.
old. And his mom and I love him very much. But the other day we were talking, my wife and I, and we were like, we're complaining a lot, and we're fighting a lot, and it seems to all be directly related to our son. I'm hoping maybe some other parents experience this too, and like they know a way to turn it around. How did you adjust to the normal life of always hustling and learning new things and experiencing new things? Because I feel like this should be a fun experience, but both my wife and I are just miserable sometimes, and we used to be so happy before we had a kid. And it's not that I don't want him around or anything. I love him. But I feel like he's brought so much anger and fighting into our home. And it used to be so quiet and relaxed and happy, and I'm just worried that there's something wrong with us. So I just kind of want some advice on how to fix this.
Keep a keen eye on that text club at 35270 Amy K, because I have a feeling you're about to get flooded. But my initial impression is that you guys are maybe just still kind of adjusting. There's always like the actual couples counseling thing. We're great, but there's like real people that can actually walk through these types of things with you.
I think it is like that adjustment period, because you went with just the home being you and your wife, and now you're adding your child there. So you do have to get used to that. But what are the things you're fighting about? Is it feel that one person is doing more than the other? Or is it issues on how you want to raise your child? You and her just kind of have to sit down, I think, you two, and talk and figure out where it is coming from. Or like Zero said, do you involve somebody else? Do you do couples therapy? I don't think you're the only person as a new parent who deals with these types of issues.
100%. No, were you seeing some texts come popping in for them? Because I imagine they're going to get a whole mess of them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, someone said, just give it time. It's just because this is a new experience for you. Someone else said, maybe you should ask your wife if everything is okay with her. How is she feeling after the baby? And is there anything you could do to help her more?
Yeah, that is one of those things, too, where, like, are you kind of doing your part of things? Is the reason you're fighting is because you're kind of dragging your feet and not doing your share? I mean, who's initiating those fights? What are the topics of those fights? The answer might be in the question, if we're being perfectly honest.
Is she getting enough sleep? Are you sleeping enough? Or maybe both of you, obviously, you're going to be losing sleep. So now you're just more on edge.
I think anybody that would let you know that like having a baby come into their household was easy is probably lying to you. I mean, it's an adjustment period. You can prepare. It's an adjustment period. You guys are going to bicker a little bit. You're going to be sleep deprived. It's going to take a while for you to get used to this new life, and some of that might, come with you guys attacking each other a little bit. You got to remember you're on the same team, man. You guys are on the same team.
Yeah, I think you just need to sit down and kind of see what your wife's expectations are and how she wants you to help, what you need her to do, and both of you work on that.
Yeah. Now my obligatory joke. We do have a cot here at the radio station if you need that.